Hello YouTube, welcome back Fin fans. I actually already made this video once and completely jacked it up. So that's why it's kind of everywhere. So I am going to show you guys today how to make a temporary habitat for your fish. So you might need to quarantine a fish, you might have a rescue that you weren't planning on, which is kind of what happened to me. I had a coworker give me a betta fish that she could no longer care for, and I could not say no, even though it came at a very terrible time. I've had him about a month now, and I talked to some friends on Facebook that are into the hobby as well, and they gave me a really great idea on what to do to help him because at the time he is battling some issues, some advanced fin rot, and he is in an aquarium that is just way too small for him. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to have a seat here, and you guys are going to get an amazing look at my hands today. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what you need to get started. Okay, so I borrowed some gravel from Finn's Aquarium. If you notice, it looks familiar. This has some great beneficial bacteria that's going to help speed along our cycling process, excuse me. If you can get your hands on some that's already cycled, fantastic. If not, you're definitely going to need some aquarium rocks. You're also going to need a water bottle that is cut to fit snugly. You are going to need a piece of sponge. Now, I will tell you, I obviously already had the gravel. I already had the water bottle. The sponge I got at Dollar Tree for $1. I got a big piece of it. I got a light. This is optional. Obviously, you don't have to have a light, but I am going to plan on having some live plants in here. I got some gravel. Again, $1 a bag from Dollar Tree. You're going to need an air tube. You are going to need an air pump. I already had both of these things, so that saved me a lot of money. Truth be told, the most expensive thing I had to purchase was this heater, and I was able to get this for $12. This setup of here cost about $20. The storage bin was $4 and some change. So I got this relatively cheap, but I've also seen this done for as little as $15. It just all depends on what you already have and what you can get your hands on. There's some stuff out there you can get that's really cheap. So if you can do that, great. You're also going to need a straw cut up. I did about 3/4 to 1/2 inch sections. So let's go ahead and get started here on our actual build. I am going to show you guys how to make a filter for your temporary environment. So let's go ahead and get started. Before you get started, it's important to obviously cut your bottle in half, but also cut it so that it fits nicely into the top of your bottle. And you are also going to want to cut some slits into the bottom and into the top. This is going to allow the air and water to flow through. Okay, so let's go ahead and separate. Oh yeah, and don't forget to cut a hole in the lid. This is going to be important. We're going to be actually sticking our air hose through that hole, so make sure that it's going to be big enough for that, but not too big. You don't want it to be floating around. You want this to be kind of snug. So go ahead and dump gravel in here, and like I said, you're going to want to have enough to cover all of this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try an air stone in here too. Go ahead and bury this down in here. Like I said, you want everything to be nice and snug. Oh gosh, what am I doing right here? Never mind, you guys. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Okay, don't mind me. All right, so actually the next thing you're going to want to do after you dump your gravel, I went ahead and pre-cut a hole in my sponge. You're going to want to make sure you have a hole big enough to where your hose can flow through. So we're going to go ahead and put our air hose through here. Pour here. Now we're going to go ahead and place the air hose into the sponge. Take the sponge and we're going to jam it up to the top. Can you see where we're going here? Okay, now go ahead and take your tube, and you're actually going to want to put your air stone on and actually bury it this time. Kind of turn that in here. Okay. All right, and like I said, get that buried. Now, take your straws and place them on top. I hope you guys can actually see what's going on. I don't know how good my angle is. Okay, now that that is done, we are going to take our top and see how everything fits nicely. Okay, now we are going to take a quick break, and I am going to get into the actual decor part of the video. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. As you can see, we are off and running. Everything is working good. It's all set up. I added my live plants. So we are going to be ready to add our newest addition. I am very excited. I'm sure he's going to be so much happier. This is going to be a much better environment for him. And as you can see, the bubbles are churning. Now, what's happening here is the flow of the bubbles going up is actually creating a suction from the bottom. So this is also filtering and aerating the water at the same time. He does have his little very own heater, and he does have a light. And I also have a lid that I will show you how it snaps on here in just a second. I'm going to turn the light off, take this off for just a sec, and put this lid. Sorry guys, I'm one-handed right now. You definitely don't want to snap both sides. I honestly will not even probably be snapping it at all when I have the lid on. I'm definitely going to be using the lid a lot because betta fish are known to jump, and we don't want to lose him over something that could be totally preventable. And you never want to snap it closed. You want to be able for everything to, all the gases to flow. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. So we will be back in just a minute, and I will show you guys the finale. All right, we are back. We made it to the finale. This is Zeus. We are getting ready to add him to his very new habitat. I am very excited. This is the moment I have been waiting for. So let's go ahead and get him going. Let's go ahead and turn this light off. And I like to slowly add my fish in, give them a nice smooth transition. So here we go. All right. Kind of let them decide. There we go. There you go, buddy. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. If you have not subscribed to my page, oh my gosh, I mean video, to my channel, please do so. Thank you all for the support, and don't be afraid to give this video a like, tell your friends, and thanks so much for watching, guys. We will see you next time.